Paragon, and welcome to a special broadcast by Nordrassil Radio. Sit down and tune in as DJ Morpha interviews the #1 guild in the world of Warcraft, Paragon. Our guests this evening are Zin the Death Knight, Arx the Druid, Zeno the Priest, and Kruff the Hunter. So sit back and enjoy our exclusive interview with Paragon, here only on Nordrassil Radio.
Yeah, indeed. Hi and welcome all listeners. This is me, Morfar, here at Nordrassil Radio, where gamers rock. Tonight, I have with me the #1 guild in the world. Oh my god, that was a fucking epic intro. With me tonight, I have the Xenofix. Hello, Xenofix.
Hello, mister.
And also we have Kruff. Hello, Kruff.
Hey.
Xar, are you alive?
Hello.
Yeah, awesome. And Cinti.
Yep, still here.
Yeah, hi guys, and welcome to Nordrassil Radio. I think the listeners kind of first want to know who you guys are, etc. So, Xenofix, why don't you start telling them who you are?
Yeah, of course. So, I'm Xenofix. I play a Shadow Priest in Paragon. For the 1.5 months I've been playing World of Warcraft like crazy when we were progressing, and at the moment I'm just slacking back and doing some alt-rides with friends, so that's about me at the moment.
Yeah, okay. sounds fun. Kruff, who are you?
I'm Kruff. I play a hunter as my main, and I'm the oldest member of Paragon.
Oldest as in age or time
oldest
spent
in real life.
Yeah. How old are you?
Let's say more than 30.
Oh, don't be modest now.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Let's drop that. Xar, hi. Who are you?
Hello. I'm the Rested Druid Xar from Paragon. Been playing since vanilla, and, well, I'm glad that progress is over. I can finally do some studies and real life now as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can understand you guys have been having a fucking hard time the last couple of months. But first, before we start discussing that, we have also Cinti with us. Hello, Cinti.
Yep, hi. I play Death Knight in Paragon, just like...
Oh my god, you sound like a robot.
Oh.
It's better now.
Try again, Cinti.
Well,
yeah,
can you still hear me?
Cinti, hi. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I play Death Knight in Paragon, and I've been slacking kind of the past, I think it's one or 1.5 months now since I broke my finger, and it was kind of painful for the last week when we were still doing progress, so I've just been not playing ever since.
Ouch. That sucks.
Well, it doesn't suck anymore, but it really fucking sucked when we were trying to get the Alakir and what was it, Sinistra and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, yeah, good timing. Good timing indeed. Okay, now I think the listeners know who you are, etc. What about the guild? Because, okay, let's face it, you're the #1 guild in the world. All of the listeners should know who you are. But let's before we start talking about current encounters, what have you achieved before Cataclysm? Any one of you can answer that?
As a guild or as players, or...
Sorry?
Do you mean as a guild or as individual players?
Yeah, as a guild. What made you... let's look back to Ulduar, for example.
I think the first thing we really got was the world's second Yogg-Saron. Okay, there were some like minor kills where top level like Flame Leviathan and stuff like that, but who really remembers Flame Leviathan? Nobody. So Yoks around with 0 keepers. We got it the second after Stars. And then of course we did really well in Trial of the Grand Crusader. Got Barak world first. And then of course ICC. So it really all started during Ulduar.
Yeah, I can imagine that, because it was like we all know all the top guilds in the world by then, but there you came from absolutely nowhere in Ulduar and just swoosh back, like to the top like a fucking rocket or something. And yeah, ever since then I've been a true fan to you guys. True fan indeed.
You have like
Anyways,
hidden insight there with the rocket jokes. We were actually we joined with like 9 guys from a guild called Underground Cosmonauts that really helped propel Paragon into success.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess my chosen award was correctly done. Anyways. Last time you guys were here, we discussed, of course, we discussed your first, the world first on Lich King Heroic, and how you guys did it and stuff like that. So people who are interested in stuff like that, just listen to the podcast after the interview. We also discussed your hopes for Cataclysm. Now, when Cataclysm first section or first tier is over for you, not for everyone else, is over, how do you feel?
Well, I think I remember saying that I wish the encounters were harder back then, and
Yes,
I gotta hand it to Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to Blizzard that, yeah, they were hard, but of course there were bugs that I really didn't see that there would be so many as we saw. So that's kind of a big minus from my side, but I see the tier 11 as like, you know, the best raid content, like how hard it was, but maybe a bit too time consuming. I think other guys have a bit more say on that, especially Kraft, because he has been working on the like half of the progress, and I was just slacking off from school because I arranged my school so that I can just play World of Warcraft.
Yeah, well, the overall difficulty on tier 11 was good. I mean, it was properly hard, not just a single hard boss, but, well, I don't know if it's really a bad thing that we don't have any gating anymore, but it does make life a little bit difficult when you have a full-time job as well.
Yeah, I still think we hit most of the goals we had set for Cataclysm, though. I mean, only thing we kind of missed was a couple of the kills. But that's about it. I think we hit every other goal we had.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, talking about gating, I know some of you hated the fact that the bosses wasn't gating. Do you want to punch Blizzard in the nuts, not making any gates whatsoever? Well, apart from Lady Sinistra, which is kind of a gate.
Well, not really. I think this is pretty much the perfect example of how content will be if it's not gated. I don't think anyone wants to do a massive grind like this again, at least if they're playing in any kind of like hardcore guild.
Yeah.
I think, well, I don't know. I mean, gating has its good sides and some bad sides to it as well. So, I don't know. I mean, not having gating makes the race a little bit tighter in a way. You're not racing only for one boss, but you are racing for the whole thing. But then again, it would maybe have been nice to get a little bit more sleep.
Yeah, I can imagine you guys stayed up like all night doing encounters over and over and over and over again. I mean, you guys, I honestly thought some of you would die.
Yeah,
Well,
some did but
These
just
guys
for
are
a few minutes.
crazy.
We actually had 2 guys leaving the guild, and I think the major problems, you know, were the like how much we really raided, and then of course the fact that, for instance, we had to sit our druid healers a lot on bench, and one of the guys didn't get that much time to play, and I understand completely. I would have, like, you know, considered quitting as well if I only had been on like one first kill.
Well, I don't know if it was even that major for him that he had to be on standby, but more so the fact that this progress really took a lot of time. So the ones who had full-time jobs kind of had to make some sacrifices for the 1.5 months it took. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because when I look back, I only remember, the date 24th of January, and that's the date when we killed the last boss and we were free. Not the great kills or anything, but the date.
Yeah, that's kind of actually true.
It's true. Oh.
Yeah, well,
That
the thing
says a
is
lot of things.
the thing I remember from all the kills is usually that, oh yes, now I can go to bed.
Yeah. Don't get us wrong though, I mean, I absolutely loved killing bosses and doing all of that, but it was a huge relief still.
It was like, yeah, we got the boss and now we can post the screenshot and yeah, I'll go to sleep. See ya like next Wednesday when we are raiding again.
Tell me about the last kill here, guys. You talked about that, Son of Fix, a bit. Your last kill was Alakir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and before that was Lady Sinistra. How did you feel about Alakir being the last boss? Did you kill him in one night, or how long did it take to kill Alakir?
It was absolutely incredible.
After Lady Sinistra, that is.
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear to everybody that Alakir is going to be the last boss who's left unkilled, unless it gets nerfed. It didn't get nerfed before Sinestra was already down, so.
Yeah, the thing is that it was practically impossible before it got hotfixed a little bit easier.
Yeah, it was funny, we went there every week, pretty much every week, and did a few wipes and we were like, oh my god, let's go elsewhere.
Yeah, it's still impossible. Let's go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we, when Sinistra was down, we took a few days off, and then we came back like, let's do this, guys. It's the last thing to do. There is nothing else to do, and then we are free. And it took like, I think Lasse talked about this on some interview, and he said like, we grinded it for 4 days, and we kept wiping to phase 1, and we had people sitting, on the platforms, and I was one of those, and I think I was reading a book at the same time we were wiping there or something, because we couldn't get to the fight because we wiped in phase 1, so we just idled there for like 5 hours a night and did a few phase 2s when we got to play actually, and it was the 4th night when we actually got the phase 1 and people just learned how to do it, and then we just stacked the raid like we usually do, and then we just killed it.
God, it wasn't just about learning, it was complete shift of tactic to...
Soon you are a robot again.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're sorry, listeners. We have some difficulties here right now. Let's do like this. Let's just jump into a song while we sort out all the technical problems we have here. So first tune we're going to play tonight is Red Hot Chili Peppers with Snow, Hey Ho. Yeah, there we go. That was some Red Hot Chili Peppers, Snow, only around Nordrassil Radio or Gaming Shock. And with me today we have Paragon. So let's dive right into the next question. My next question is to all of you, actually. It's about raid encounters, etc. What was the first real roadblock or encounter where you got stuck in the Cataclysm raid encounters, obviously? Was it any particular boss you really had a hard time downing? Well, except from Sinistra.
Well, I
Actually-
think... Well, just go first then.
Well, actually, Sinistra wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was pretty easy. But if you count in the bugs, I would say the Nefarian normal mode. Because we couldn't kill it because it was kind of bugging and not spawning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but really.